In the year 2028, one Big Mac will equal $1 million. From the Gospel of John McAfee. Bro, just learn to code. The Project Freedom Podcast.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh, or as you probably know me, eLift Program, and I'm here to talk to you about Developer Direction. What is Developer Direction, you might ask? We are the ultimate IT network and training academy. Ever heard of Fight Club? Yeah, it's kind of like that, but with more computing power. We teach and give courses just like boot camps, but that's not all. We help people actually get jobs, unlike colleges, and we help people get better jobs with better pay and a better life. Here at DD, you don't get grades because your performance is reflected upon by how good you're doing in the real world. You won't accumulate hundreds of thousands of dollars in student debt because we offer a one-time yearly fee that's a fraction of that price. And you won't be wasting your time learning about the latest and greatest social trends because you'll be too busy learning about the latest and greatest trends in the tech and IT market. From courses to networking, to problem solving, to teaming up together on projects, giving and receiving mentorship, we've got it all. So whether you're a beginner who knows nothing about code or tech, a college student, or a 50-year vet, we got you covered. So head on over to developerdirection.com, sign up for the mail list if you want to keep up with our latest and greatest. Boom. Yes, Cody, my mic was muted. Welcome to your favorite decentralized tech podcast. It is I, Josh from eLift Program, and we are on episode number 65. 65, guys, quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it's episode 65. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, all right? It's probably in the information, the description. Since I stopped putting them on the thumbnails, I don't readily know, but yeah, guys, it's been a while since I started this show. Speaking of developer direction and a wrong mic again, you say? Good grief. How about that, Sam? Is that better? Woo! Goodness gracious, great. Saggy balls of fire. Let's just do that again from the top, guys. Welcome to the Project Freedom Podcast. Good grief, guys. Good grief. Thank you, guys. I'm being more of a boomer today than Andrew from Legal Mindset. All right, guys. Episode 65. Maybe it's 64. Maybe it's 66. I don't know. Who's really counting? Does the episode number really matter? But speaking of developer direction, big congrats to our buddy Ransom from the group. Got a job. Started today, was his first day, apparently. And I really have lost count of like how many people so far this year, specifically in the last 3 months, that have gotten a job. But we've all been killing it, and I'm super happy and super proud. So congrats, Ransom. I don't know if you're in the chat right now or if you're watching on the replay, but kudos to you. And if, dude, in the webinar last night, if I underplayed you getting the job, I apologize. I didn't mean to make it seem like I was underplaying it. I was just sleep deprived. So congrats, man. And guys, I don't know what exactly, I didn't ask him like the numbers of what he's making, but at this new one, but he did say that it's 50% more than what he's getting paid at his current job. So I guess if you were to consider the man to make $10 a year, 50% of 10 is 5. So 5, add that additional 50%, or 10, add that additional 50%, which is $5, $15 a year. But it's more than $15 a year, guys. So Cody Moose, please don't expose me. All right, dude. We're going to make sure. Hopefully your name is not attached to your wallet, is it? Yes. Sam saying yes. Wade Emery in the house. What's up, dude? Good to hear you. Good to see you and hear you. I guess I don't really hear you, but you know. The gospel, John McAfee. Yes, I'm here to give the good Lord's word. Love the commercial. Thank you, man. Yes, guys, I know the mic was muted. Come on, give me a break. Max says, email alex@celsius.network for a good time. You guys, do you want to send an email to Alex Machinsky during the live stream? Let's do that. Why don't we do that sometime? Somebody remind me. Let's send an email to Alex. Sam, if you're in the chat, I will allow you to construct the email as long as it's not, as long as it is YouTube friendly language that we're using there. Woof woof, yes. Moi, 69. What is that? Beer, poo, nerd face emoji. Yes. Episode 65 trillion. What is that? Actually, no, that's what. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 million, billion, 65 trillion APY is degenerate harmony Ponzi fork. Yes, that's a lot of APY. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, dude. Yes, indeed. Good job, the ransom. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Let's all give a clap. Claps. You don't have to put a clap in the chat. Just clap to yourselves in real life for ransom. They're paying a hefty ransom. Yes, indeed, a solid 1.5x. All right, guys. So on to the show. We are going to take a little peek at the world's largest Ethereum addresses. And this is obviously like I normally do with these things, guys. Like I didn't look at any of this stuff before. So the reason why I wanted to do this was because first of all, I thought, hey, it's probably like a fun thing we can all do together, and just go and snoop around on Etherscan. It doesn't have to be Etherscan, okay? If you guys want to use something else, you guys think I'm being biased by using Etherscan, whatever. But I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. And maybe do some like little discovery and see if we can find information that might be useful to us, or I don't know, just happen to come across something strange or funny. Which, by the way, guys, actually, let me find this. Let me find this real quick. Let me see. I did find something though on Etherscan, but it didn't have anything to do with the didn't have anything to do with top addresses. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, and I'll just go ahead and share my screen with you fellas so you guys can actually know what I'm doing. Okay. All right. All right, guys. You guys all know this guy, right? No, not the Wojak. This account. Bizanacci. Awesome videos. Don't ask me why I was on his page, guys. All right. You guys know. You guys know why. You guys know why I was on his page. But anyway, if you guys check this out right here, we just zoom in a little bit right here. Here's his Ethereum wallet address. And I went ahead, just out of curiosity, and let me actually just duplicate this tab so we don't lose this because I already have the top accounts pulled up. I went ahead out of curiosity and I went and looked at what's in his wallet. And he's got a hacker tag on here. Warning, there are reports that this address was used in a phishing scam. Please exercise caution when interacting with this address. Overview. Fake_phishing 3287. He doesn't have a whole lot on here. Let's see what he's got in total. Whoops. Put that back on here. So in total, he's got, I don't know, $42,000 of funds. His funds are safe. And it's just strange because like there's been no activity on this account for 296 days. And then before that, that was like December 22nd, 2019. Yeah. And then this one was January 25th, 2021. So maybe, guys, maybe Biznacci is maybe he's a hacker, bro, or a fisher. But I wonder, guys, do you think that, because I mean, I said that that's not a lot. Obviously, I'm like, it's not, it's sure 45 grand. That's a pretty decent chunk of change, right? It's not, he's not a whale, right? So he's not included in any of the counts that we're going to go over today. But do you think that he knows? Do you think that he still has his keys, or do you think that he knows that this address is has funds in it still? Are his funds actually safe? It's been quite some time. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's unable to remove things from here. Who knows? Maybe that's also why he stopped posting videos. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, on to the show, on to the part that you guys were wanting to see. So right here, guys. All right, so here's just a list of the top accounts, or not really counts per se, but addresses on the Ethereum network. All right. So number one, ETH2 deposit contract. So, I mean, I think you guys probably already know what this is, but if we take a look at it right here, they have a total of 8,312,352 69 0000069 00000000069 Ether. And if you guys look, I mean, like, there's just a bunch of inflows in here for exactly 32 Ethereum, which obviously, if you guys probably know, but if you don't know, this is the address that is going to be that is containing all the Ethereum that gets quote unquote locked up for ETH 2.0 to get staked. So, I mean, not a huge surprise that the largest address containing the most Ethereum is the one that is containing all the ETH for ETH 2.0 staking, which, I mean, how much is that in USD? Let's just take a peek. And what else they have in here? Let's see. They have some 40,000 stake token. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That might have something to do with, what does it? I don't know. They have 555 hex. So just a casual $115,000 of hex chilling in there. Some tether. And I don't even know if these things are supposed to be in here, if they just got sent on accident or something. Probably so. But nothing to see here, guys. Nothing super important about the largest address in the world. But I guess, like, one thing you could think about is, maybe when those stakes are allowed to become undone when ETH 2.0 is released, that's a lot of ETH getting sent into circulation. So I don't know. Take that for what you will. Now, the second largest address, also something that I don't think is a surprise. Now, this is the wrapped Ethereum address. And if you look in here 3 seconds ago, I mean, there's pretty much just a bunch of ETH coming in that's being used to become wrapped. All right. If we look inside here, actually has a bunch of wrapped Ether on there. 27 grand of Rari, 18 grand of stake, 5 grand of hex. Who's sending all these hex tokens to these people? What are you guys doing? Bunch of random stuff. But yeah, so this is also not a huge surprise. Like, this is just the contract that you interact with when you go to wrap your Ethereum. And I guess we can to note why do you wrap your Ethereum? Well, to say this as simply as possible, on the Ethereum blockchain for tokens, ERC20 tokens, there's this thing called the ERC20 standard. All right. And that standard is really just a set of instructions and well, not and, but a set of instructions for how they're supposed to build the smart contract for each token. They're supposed to have specific functions, specific function names. All these functions are supposed to do specific things. And that's so that all these tokens can be as interactive with each other as possible. If that made sense to you guys. Basically, if you want to have an ERC20 token that you can use as an ERC20 token, there's some code or standards for the code that have to be uniform so that all these things can be the same, all right? And Ethereum itself actually doesn't adhere to the ERC20 standard. So if you want to be able to treat Ethereum as an ERC20 token to do things like swap with it or send it to other blockchains, then you have to quote unquote wrap it. So you send your ETH to this contract, it locks it up, takes your ETH as collateral, and then basically it gives you wrapped Ethereum in return. All right. So, I mean, not a huge surprise because like we're all these blockchains, there's so many bridges and everything now that like people obviously don't want to keep just Ethereum on the Ethereum network, right? But they have, just to note, what is that? 7 million? Yeah, 7,534,144 Ether. So pretty big. And then the third largest address, which actually has a name, like the other two, is Binance number 7, which is probably like Binance wallet number 7. Not probably, literally. They got quite a lot on here. Wow, no transactions for 6 days. That's weird. Okay, plenty of ERC20 transactions. Hey, hello. Key7.net. What the hell? I think someone sent me like 300,000 of these tokens the other day, which obviously is just a big old scam. But anyway, they got quite a bit on here, guys. They have almost 2.3 million Ether, and then whatever else Binance is storing on here. So obviously there's some ERC20 BNB, Binance USD, Theta token, Phantom. They got a lot of Phantom on here. It's weird how they have exactly these amounts of, like, the fact that this is like, okay, so they have 1 billion exactly Binance USD. They have 990 million exactly Theta token, 200 million Phantom, 900 million Chilies. Is it weird, guys, that all these numbers are like even? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just not. Maybe this might be like a, let's see, going in, out. There is some stuff going out of here. Oh my God, network, Genesis, Orchid. Okay, so I mean, I think they are sending, things are getting sent out of here, right? And I think, again, this was the ERC20 tokens. If we go back to the normal transactions, just Ether, Binance out. That was probably gas for a token. None of these are actually sending Ether. So maybe this isn't even actually the wallet that they use to send Ether out. I don't know. We'd have to look more in the transactions. They have 976 total transactions. So, and again, this is wallet number 7 out of who knows how many Binance wallets there are. Who really knows? And even if they label all of them, how do we know? Oh wow, guys! Wow, I apologize. I'm not even sharing the screen. Not even sharing the screen. Yeah, so here's the Binance, all right? Anyway, like I was saying, who really even knows what is actually, or how many Binance wallets actually exist? I mean, just because they have them named like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they don't have like other wallets that are just unnamed, right? Because you don't have to name your address or your wallet. That's kind of like a transparency thing, right? So top 3 so far. No huge surprise there. All right. And then, damn, Wrapped Ether has a lot of transactions, which no surprise. No surprise. Number 4, an unknown, unnamed address. Now let's see what we can find about this. Okay. So 4th largest Ethereum address in the world currently. 2,113,000 Ethereum. And they have like $2,808 of Funfair token. What the fuck is Funfair token? You got anybody know what the fuck Funfair token is? What in Lord's name is that? All right, so let's see. Okay, so this only has 2 days ago. Okay, 2 days. Okay, all right, and then wow. Okay, so there's only 13 transactions on this wallet right here, or on this address. Excuse me, I keep saying wallet, guys. And a majority of them are deposits of Ether from 2 days ago. Huh. What else happened what else started about 2 days and 16 hours ago? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a little tinfoil hat. All right, let's see. So, and then before that, the last time they did something was March. Okay. The first transaction into this wallet was for 0.05 ETH. And then they put 0.04 ETH out into Kraken in March. And then 2 days and 16 hours ago, 131,000 Ether. Wow, that dude must have made a lot of gains in the last couple months. Congratulations, my friend. Okay, so basically, let's see if we can find the time difference because these are all 2 days. All right, so 9:20, 9:21, 9:22, 9:24, 9:26, 9:28, 9:30, 9:30. All right. 9:31, 9:33. Okay, so pretty much these are all done at the exact same time. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wouldn't you guys say? Very interesting. What do you guys think? It looks like they're all coming from Kraken. One's coming from this address. Well, let's see. The first one, the first big deposit into this address came from Kraken 2 days, 16 hours ago at 9:20 in the morning. And then the second one with 129 Ether coming in here was from this address. Let's see. Out in 100 Ether out, 100 Ether out, 100 Ether out. Okay, so this is the transaction that was sent out with all that Ethereum. 129,000. Gosh, Scooby. What kind of tokens does this guy have? What kind of tokens you got, bro? Genesis Melon token, 830, $43,000 a Melon token, 1,000 hex, Linker, Iriswap, Alchemy, some stuff that I don't know. Top VTC. Okay. All right, now where was that? Okay, so I mean, what do you guys think? Could this have some? I mean, this is the fourth largest currently holding Ethereum wallet address. Now, actually, maybe if we take this address and we just like search it into Google, whale alert 3 days ago to Kraken. Telegram 3 days ago. Maybe probably don't want to open that link. Anyway, figured maybe we could find like some kind of identity. Because, people will put like, hey, here's my Ethereum address. Donate some Ethereum to me or whatever. All right. Unfruitful. All right. So fourth largest one. Interesting. Where is that? Interesting, fellas. Very interesting. Duly noted. So, I mean, and it looks like, you know what else too? Let me get rid of some of these tabs. You know what else too, guys? Like, if I were a whale, I would want to not use the same address continuously. So it's not strange to see like to me, it's not like, oh my God, a brand new address just pops up. The last time it was used was almost 300 days ago. It just pops up. It happens to be in the top 4 largest Ethereum holdings. Because I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, nobody wants people to know even though there's no names and stuff, right? Like things like that can be traceable eventually, not 100%. But I mean, if you're a sleuth and a detective, people can put 2 and 2 together and figure some things out, right? Let me get caught up with the chat, guys. I was neglecting y'all. Jeffrey owns the most ETH. The legend, John McAfee. John McAfee was a legend, Cliff. He was indeed. Woof, woof, Jeffrey the Pit in the house. Always got to wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it before you swap it. Yes. Cody Moose says, how much sell do they have? So far, 0. Max Anita says, anyone else get the 1,000 Solana UNI scam drop? No, I did not. Imagine sending 250,000 ETH in one transaction. I'd be sweating bullets. Yeah, for sure. Which is obviously why he didn't, like, obviously these transactions are done like minute after minute. I would be definitely sweating bullets, dude. Holy smokes. Think about that. You know what else, too? If you're ever sending it from an exchange, if you guys have noticed, like, if you send ETH from an exchange and it gives you the transaction link, the link to the transaction, if you tap it immediately or if you click it immediately, it's like, hey, this doesn't exist. This doesn't exist yet. And you're like, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. My funds aren't safe. So I would definitely be pretty paranoid about that. Get this man some Orange Man tokens. Yeah, we need to send out some Orange Man utility tokens, people. Nonstop Dre 360 says, could quantum computers figure out the keys for people's wallets? Okay, so basically, from my understanding, that the only way to get the keys, the private keys of someone's wallet, is through brute force. All right, and there is some math that you can apply that can, if you have a certain number, let's just say if you have a password that's like just one word or like, I don't know, 10 characters, and we're talking about like your seed phrase, right? So that's going to be anywhere between 12 to 24 to 36 different whole words, different random words. If you so choose to have your key phrase done that way, there's math and an algorithm you can apply that can give you like a time estimate of like real time at how long it would take to brute force it. And like most modern passwords are like, it would take several hundred years for some kind of brute force software to break one of these things. All right. Now that's not with quantum computing. Okay. No one really knows what quantum computing can really do because we don't really have it. But I mean, if quantum computing is omnipotent and omnipowerful, then yeah, I'm sure it could. But I mean, dude, at that point, it's not like people freak out about that all the time. In actuality, if a quantum computer has the ability to speed up processing speed from hundreds of years down to like snap of a finger, we have a whole lot more to worry about than private keys of digital assets. Like, thing could just be sending missiles all around, whatever. It could just be like, oh, I don't like humans anymore. I'm going to nuke them all. So, do I know the answer to that? No. Does anyone know the answer to that? No. Do we have quantum computing yet? No. But what have we seen in the past with things like this? Like, why did cryptocurrency, like, why was this tech born in the first place? It was a problem. And people got together and decided to figure out a way how to solve it, right? So the security can scale as well. Know your worst is Ask Pablo, buy ETH, LOL. It's the paperclip problem. I'm not sure what you mean, paperclip problem. Not sure what you mean, friend. Okay, we can get back to it. Guys, hold on. I need my LaCroix is empty. So I'm going to go really quick. And now I have something I can actually play for when I leave. Be right back. And be like, give me like 20 seconds. 20 seconds. All right, I'll be right back. What's up, guys? I'm Josh, or as you probably know me, eLift Program. And I'm here to talk to you about Developer Direction. What is Developer Direction, you might ask? We are the ultimate IT network and training academy. Ever heard of Fight Club? Yeah. It's kind of like that, but with more computing power. We teach and give courses just like boot camps, but that's not all. We help people actually get jobs, unlike colleges, and we help people get better jobs with better pay and a better life. Here at DD, you don't get grades because your performance is reflected upon by how good you're doing in the real world. You won't accumulate hundreds of thousands of dollars in student debt because we offer a one-time yearly fee that's a fraction of that price. And you won't be wasting your time learning about the latest and greatest social trends because you'll be too busy learning about the latest and greatest trends in the tech and IT market. From courses to networking to problem solving to teaming up together on projects, giving and receiving mentorship, we've got it all. So whether you're a beginner who knows nothing about code or tech. All right, I'm back. Whew, guys, look, these lights are so damn bright. They're causing pain to my eyes when I already stare at the computer all day long. And so you guys already know I have these blue blocks, right? These are the Sleep Plus. So they're plus 100. And I literally sleep with these on, which is why like they're kind of all fucked up. Like I've actually fixed them, but like if you look like this, like they're jacked up. And plus my dog chewed on part of them right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is that going to focus? Anyway, wearing this during the stream literally makes me fucking sleepy. So I probably shouldn't wear them. Probably should get the lighter ones, shouldn't I, fellas? Let us see. 20 watt solo. What you mean, bruh? What you mean? 20 watt. Super intelligent AI computer is programmed to maximize efficiency and produce and collect as many paper clips as possible. It decides the logical way to do this is to kill all humans. God, I hope not. I hope not. Yes. This is how Crab 19 came about. Who's that handsome man? I don't know. He was just some shadowy supercoder. Yes. 1 million times the shadowy supercoder. All right, so let's get back to it, friends. Okay, so that was number 4. Screw you, Blue Box. By the way, guys, Blue Box has a 30% sale today. And no, I'm not affiliated with Blue Box. So I might have to buy me another pair. All right, so let's look at the 5th one. So the 5th one's also the 5th one is also unnamed. A lot more transactions. So 349 total transactions. Maybe this account, maybe this address is a little bit older, longer lasting. Okay, so they have they also have 8.2. Oh, sorry, 1.9 million Ethereum. Total value, 8.2 billion. Definitely enough to do some damage. Of course, got some hex in there. Decentralize. BTC. Pyro Network. Digimax. Eriswap. Don't really know. Don't really know what any of those things are. Bark Cuban? Binance Coin? That's not a real Binance Coin. What you talking about? Okay, a bunch of just random shit coins, obviously. All right. So, man, 1 hour, 32 minutes ago, 5,000 ETH just got thrown in here. All right. So let's see. Out. Okay. All right. So here's some interesting. We're starting to see some patterns and stuff. All right. One thing I wanted to do when we were looking at all this stuff, guys, was to look at like patterns of numbers, because right, like anything that has patterns is a clue, at least a shiny thing to look at, right? Something you want to look at, right? So if we look here, 50 days ago, so 49 days ago, 50 days ago was the last inbound transactions. Not the last, but the last between this phase of outbound transactions. So let's see. After that, let's see, 41 days, 40 days, 35, 35, 34, 30, 27. So a little bit more than a month's time, or 40. We'd have to do 41 minus 19. So whatever many days that time, they were sending out 10,000 ETH. regularly, this is the same address. This is the same address they're sending it out to. Okay, what's in this address? Quite a bit of Ethereum too. 79,000 Ether. Oh, and here's that 1 hour, 34 minutes ago. That's them sending this back to here. Okay, so maybe this might be a wallet owned by the same person or entity. Okay. All right, it's back to this one. So for several days, they were sending 10,000 ETH out to this other wallet, and then this is a complete separate address from. Oh no, that's the same address. Okay, so they're sending it back in here. Okay. All right, and then maybe this was a test from here. That's weird. Tiny bit of ETH. Might have been gas fees or something. No, that's in. Okay, never mind. 5,000 ETH, 1.5 thousand ETH, almost 9,000 twice. Same exact number. Coming in. Okay, so I mean, this is all the way up till 1 hour and 32 minutes ago. So somebody's keeping some ETH on here. Somebody's putting some ETH on here. Again, they have to have the hex. They have to have the hex, guys. I think we already looked at this, though, didn't we? It's interesting. Interesting. Don't really know what to make of that. But I mean, you guys, as you guys can see, like things get moved around often, right? Sometimes it's like they have no rhyme or reason. Obviously, if you see a transaction coming from an exchange into one of these addresses, then okay, they most likely bought some Ethereum and loaded it on here, took it off the exchange. And if you see it going to the exchange, kind of an obvious indicator that they're getting ready to sell or that they're going to sell, right? Something. So far, guys, I think, well, okay, so the first three, we kind of can't really count these, right? Because this is Binance themselves is number 3, Wrapped Ethereum contract is number 2, and then the ETH2 deposit contract is the number 1, right? So we can't really say anything indicative of these 3, right? But these are probably people or entities or a company, right? And it looks like, so the people, not these contracts or Binance themselves, these unnamed addresses have that. So this is, you could really think of this as the number 1, number 2 holdings of, if we just consider this people. I don't know, maybe it's a group of people, maybe it's a family, maybe it's a company, who knows? Mostly putting Ethereum in on here, all right? Compound ETH, number 6, another contract. So, not really anything we can do with that. Number 8 is Gemini. 9 is FTX Exchange number 2. 10 is Bitfinex Multisig 3. But what about this number 7 right here, who happens to have 1.39 million Ether? Let's take a peek at this guy right here. See what we can find. Quite a bit. So this is pretty much just Ethereum. They have $6.65 of tokens on here. S4FE, Alchemy, Swap. Just a bunch of blurp. But what about transactions? All right, so nothing really on here, except for 63 days ago. In fact, every single transaction on here, so this is total 10. Nothing's ever been sent off of this wallet so far. Just stuff coming from Binance or these other addresses being sent on here. So this dude's not giving up anytime soon. Looks like he hasn't sold anything or removed anything from this address. Although, like, nothing recently in the recent days, like as far as like accumulating anything. 63 days, 23 hours ago is the last time anything was moved onto here. Right. So far, what are we seeing, guys? We're seeing people, the largest, well, maybe not all people. Like, we don't really know who owns these addresses, right? But we're seeing so far the top 10. Believe the top 10, right? Because what did I say? What did we look at over here? Yeah, 8, 9, and 10. These are all exchanges. So in the top 10 Ethereum addresses, there's 3 that aren't linked to an exchange. All right, 3. Why did I put 3 different 3s up? 6. This is 3, guys. 3. And it looks like they are just kind of moving things on there, right? Except for that one address that moved things off and then it put it immediately back in, which, what could that mean? I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can really think of that would make sense would be them probably, now it didn't go to an exchange. Did it? I don't remember. We have to go back and look. But they moved it to an exchange and then recently brought more back in. And it was right around the time that all those things were, that the price was going down. It would make sense to think that, hey, they went and sold, pushed the price down, and then bought back up. Now, why would someone do that? What do they benefit by doing that? Oh, that's right. They get to add more to their Ethereum holdings while retaining their fiat value, if not going up when prices go back up, right? So let's continue, guys. Let's continue. What else? What else we got over here? All right, so as far as 10, all right, so now we're 11, because we can't really count those other 2, right? Those other 3. 11, what do we see? 560,000 ETH. Same thing. Now this 304 days, good Lord. All right, nobody's put anything in here since in a hot minute. Nobody's, and in fact, they haven't really moved Ether on here in a long time. 0 ETH, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So where did this 560,000 Ethereum come from? Let's see. Let's look at the full list of transactions. When did these come in here? Let's find out. Because this has to all be paying fees. So the first transaction from Genesis block. Oh, what? 2 here. 560,000 Ether. Okay, so I mean, whose address? What if you guys can make an assumption? What address this is belonging to? There's nothing coming out of this address as far as Ethereum itself. We didn't look at the ERC20 tokens, but nothing coming out of this address, and 560,000 Ether from the Genesis block was put in here. So maybe these are miners, but I mean, this is the Genesis block. So who does it be, guys? Who you think? You tell me. You tell me. Tell me, guys. Tell me. And they're putting some more in. They put some more in. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this the same? Hold up. No. We got to go back. That's right. That's right. That's right. Let's go back. Back it all the way up, donkey. Back it up. Keep going. Okay. Yeah. So 304 days ago. Not since the first this year. In. A bunch of weird shit coins on here. Oh my God, network. Obviously, they have to have their obligatory 1,100 hex free coin. It's not so free. It costs. They have $185 worth of free coin. Ample Fourth governance token. Okay. Digimax cosplay token. What in tarnations? All right. Well, I mean, I think you guys can make some assumptions about whose address this could possibly be. I won't make any addresses. Let's see. Holy balances. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. All right. Doesn't MIT have supercomputers? Yeah, but they're not quantum computers, right? Not quantum. New York says 22 days, 10K per day. Mamacita, querida. Max says, does Etherscan know if it's a multi-sig address? See, I don't know, because in the title it just says, like, I think that like you're talking about, because was it Bitfinex? Let's see, who was that? Yeah, Bitfinex multi-sig 3. I don't know if it knows if there's a property. I mean, we can check that out. We can look. Maybe it does. But I think that's just, I mean, they just named it like, hey, this is my multi-sig address, probably for them. I mean, it's Bitfinex, right? It's a big exchange. They probably have like, I don't know, 10 of these addresses. There has to be sites that track whales because why not? Yeah, I mean, there's CryptoQuant, there's Glassnode. You can only really see things about Ethereum and Bitcoin blockchain on there, but there's a bunch of analytics on those sites. And then there's whale alerts, which they're an actual company. I don't even know how they make money, but they're an actual company. And they actually scan almost every blockchain. And I don't know what they consider a whale, but they have a Twitter at whale alerts. If you want to go check them out. New Year's last year. Hit the age for the dates, Josh. Hit the age? What do you mean hit the age? It's got to be Vitalik. That's what I'm thinking, right? Or it's like the Ethereum Foundation, or it's Vitalik's mom. I don't know. I mean, the Genesis block sent it here. So I mean, who made Ethereum? Freecoin sounds like a dusting attack. Okay. So that was number 11. 560,000 Ether, 0.065. 1213, Huobi 37. That's the exchange. Lido curve, liquidity, farm pool contracts. Contract 15. Liquidity active pool. Polygon, Matic Ether bridge, Arbitrum bridge, VB3. Okay, so let's see. Did we just look at? Was this the one that we just looked at, fellas? Nope. This is the next one. Okay. All right. So this guy. 524,000 Ethereum. What else they got in here? Aave inverse, Aave compound, USD coin. Just 21 million USD chilling, guys. 16 million Tether. Lots of Aave, lots of compound, lots of curve, lots of sushi. Whoever this is, they like DeFi. Like to use DeFi a lot too. Sheesh. There's that hello token. Why do all you people have hello tokens in there? What is that? And this is active, 896 transactions. So 11 hours ago, out USD coin, out USD, out Aave lending pool, out wrap Bitcoin, out compound wrap Bitcoin, out DAI stablecoin, Aave lending. DYDX. I mean, this is like this address has to do something with DeFi for sure. 9 hours from Binance in Binance USD. In, out. In from Huobi. I mean, they're using multiple exchanges. I don't know. Oh no, maybe this be a true whale, guys. A true whale. As far as Ether, though, I mean, they haven't moved any in at least 4 days. Let's see. So if we go back, I see the last time they've actually moved any Ethereum in and out of here. Transfer in 0.29 Ether. Out 20 ETH. 8 days ago, 12, 17, 11. Maybe he bought a boat or something. Who knows? In from Huobi. In Polynex 4. Is that an exchange, guys? Polynex? I don't know. I'd say, and then this person is using a lot of lending protocols and DeFi. So I'd say that this is probably a person, right? I wouldn't think that that's a, well, it's not a contract. So here where it says you can hit age and it'll give you the date rather than seeing 525 days to 8. But what is the age though? Does it tell you give you the exact date? Yeah. No, if you hover over it too. So if you do like this, watch. If you hover over it, you see, it'll give you the date too. But there's age button, you say? Age button? Where's age button, my friend? You can hit age. Control F AG. Okay. Date time UTC. Thank you. On the table. Okay. All right. So I'd say that's probably a person, guys. Probably a person. Number 16. Check this out. No big Ethereum transfers. No big Ethereum transfers so far. At least as far as, yeah. I mean, this wallet's really old. Nothing really coming in here. 92 days ago. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing to see in this one. Of course, they have their obligatory 1,100 hex. Who sent all this hex to all these people? That's fucking funny. VB3. I don't know what that would be. Eco Chain Bridge, Polygon, Matic, Ether Bridge, ETH Dev. ETH Dev. I like how the last three are BAE on here. BAE. Change owner. Change owner. Execute, confirm, execute, kill, execute. Oh, wait, this is probably... Okay. Is this... Okay, this is a contract. Okay. Number of owners required has confirmed owner address. Daily limit. Okay. Yeah, this is Ethereum Foundation. Get a tag on it. Just the good old boys. Foundation tip jar. Aw. So cute. So cute. All right. And then this guy, number 22, which, I mean, if you removed most of these, like, exchanges and contracts in 380 days ago, 27 days ago, a bunch of stuff just coming in. All right. I think I've seen enough of that. Hello, probs and airdrop. Yeah, they're worth nothing. How much crypto does one need to be a whale? I think that would be. I would think that would be on a person by person basis, my friend. What would make someone think that they are a whale? I don't know. I don't know. Isn't there like isn't there a chart out there, guys? There's a chart or something. Woo hex. What would you do if you're a whale? Well, what do whales do? They swim with the fishes in the sea, right? That's what I would be doing. I don't know. I think that's the contract that goes to change ownership of something. I don't know. I don't know the contract. I have to go look at it again. Grassroots marketing by the Hex community, I imagine. Yeah, probably. Harry Zico's in the house. What it do, baby boo? NFT. Yo, Harry. Snow Dog DAO. Should we go look for that? Should we go look for Snow Dog DAO? Well, okay. Hold on. Let's look at these last. Okay. Let's look at this last one here on the front page. 24. Old 200 days. Well, at least as far as Ethereum goes. What is this one? 2 hours. All right. It's not old. Okay. So, excuse me. I burped in my hand, guys. Hopefully you didn't hear that. But if you did, I hope you enjoyed the ASMR. In the last 35 days, a bunch of ETH coming in from Gemini. Gemini Deployer 2. Okay. So even up to 2 hours, 14 minutes ago, they put another 595 Ether from Gemini onto this address. What about, this has to be, wait a second. Why can't, hold on. Value. Verify publish contract source code today. All right. Do it. Decompile it. What is this? Fallback payable. October 2019. Source of. Let's see what's the last four. F12BE. 12BE. I'm sorry. Hamburger 5 months ago says, "Can you help me, please? ETH. Please." What? Yeah, but this is a contract that happens to have some Ethereum on it. Something to do with Gemini, I guess. I'm not exactly sure 100% what that is. Oh, wow, guys. Pfft. There I go again, forgetting to show the goddamn screen. Sorry, guys. I was looking at here because I noticed that there was no ERC20 tokens in here. We went, looked at the contract, decompiled this fella right here. Look at that. Panorami X V4 October 2019. Let's make the world open source. Yeah. One function. Fallback. Whoops. Of type payable, which is really just address payable. This code is old. Delegate. That is this. Okay, no, with function call data return data.size length of 4 gas remaining way args call data return data.size plus 4 length call data.size minus 4 if not delegate return code revert with x call return data. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this is used for. Not really sure what this is used for. This is the decompiler panoramics. I think that comment got put there from decompiling. Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't really be knowing, guys. I don't really be knowing what this is being used for. But all right, unnamed nonetheless. Was that this one? F12B. F12B. Okay. All right, we'll look at one more. Let's go. We'll go to the other page. We'll go to one more page because I want to see what else. What else? Some countries banning crypto. This is Harry Maguire Jr. Who? China? I mean, no surprise, right? No surprise. I know Snowbank DAO. I'm not sure what Snowbank DAO is. Not sure what that is. What else we got? All right, we'll go one more page. Let's do this. And let's do the first thing that we see that isn't tagged. The name Gemini Contract 1. This one right here. All right. Okay, this is old. Very, very old. Nothing here. All right, well, just one more, guys. One more. Let me see if there's anything that's not old. Anything not old. Come on, give me something not old. 614 days. Sheesh. Okay. All right. Hold on. One more. 12 hours. Finally, something. $3.32 of Shiba Inu. Wow. Wait a second. For $3.32 of Shiba Inu, you can get 64,000 tokens. Phew. Okay. It's pretty much just a bunch of ETH coming in on this address in the last day. 2 days, 5 days. ERC20 tokens. All right. So 230,000 ETH on here. Nothing going out. All right, friends. So what can we conclude from that? I guess what we can conclude is that the largest addresses so far are not moving anything anywhere. They are. They brought it back quickly. And they're not getting rid of any of it. Now, like, that's just the first page. most of those are probably entities, and they're probably in things for long term. Although we did see that one address that sent some stuff to an exchange and almost immediately brought more back. So I don't know. And that was in the top 4, right? That was the 4th address, right? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I would say that we can derive from that the big boys ain't trying to get rid of anything anytime soon. And, hopefully that's a good sign, right? Hopefully that is a good sign. Bullish signal, boys. Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would say. And I mean, another thing too, it's like you have to take in consideration with Ethereum, like it has to be, you literally need it to use the network. So, and I'm not sure this is possible, but, or this is true. Sorry, not possible. True. But I keep hearing from all kinds of different places, and I actually saw a content creator on YouTube show on Glassnode that we are at I believe only 11% of the total supply of Ethereum is on exchanges right now, which isn't much, right? That's not much. And I believe that 17% of Bitcoin's total supply is on exchanges. Maybe that number's wrong. I'm not sure. But anyway, point being was that on it was either CryptoQuant or Glassnode. They both do the same thing. They're blockchain data analytics websites that there's not a lot of liquidity. And I also do believe, if I call correctly, that the same content creator was saying, hey, even though we had the price going down, we're having a record number of outflows from exchanges into external wallets and addresses. So, which doesn't make sense, right? How would the price be able to go down? Usually the inverse happens, right? When the price is dropping, you see people panic and they move stuff onto an exchange, right? So maybe, just maybe, they're playing games as always, right? Wouldn't be too far-fetched to think they're playing games. I wouldn't think that's too far-fetched, fellas. Non-Sub Dre 360 says, get a time machine and buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Sure. That should just be super easy. Let's go ahead and do it. Also, you got to think too, man, how much Bitcoin and just crypto in general is just gone forever until the end of time because people just have, I don't know, died or threw their laptop away, their hard drive that had all their keys stored on it back when it was worth I don't know, back when it cost 60,000 Bitcoin to buy one pizza, right? So think of all if you could have that back into circulation, think of all the lost private keys of Satoshi, which I don't think that's a different story, right? That is most likely never going anywhere if, Satoshi Nakamoto is not Putin, like Dan Pena says, but it's a lot of extra around. Somebody just texted me just now and said, what do you think of crypto.com coin? I don't know. Are you in the chat right now? I don't think so. I don't think the person that asked me that. If you are in the chat, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, my friend. I mean, it's just a utility token for crypto.com, right? All right, fellas. I'm going to call it for you tonight. I think we all found at least something. We at least figured out these people aren't getting rid of anything anytime soon. So I love you guys. Have a good night. Friday's my birthday, guys. So I want to know. I'm trying to think of something I can stream about on Friday that'd be, let's just say, fun enough for a birthday stream. If you guys have an idea, let me know. Later, taters.